Hello there, Sassy Scrappers. How are you doing today? This is Steph with Stephssassyscrappers, and I am in central Iowa, and we are going to have a big crop this weekend here. Well, not big, but our 3-day monthly crop that we have here at my house. I can hold 10 and I have 10, so we were maxed out. So it was it's going to be a good weekend. So anyway, I wanted to just show you a couple of quick tools today. Don't have a layout. I've been working on some layouts, but they're kind of hard and it would take a lot longer than I have to Zoom or make this recording. So you have to come to one of my classes to find that out. But they weren't the quick fast ones that I usually do. So I decided to show you some tools that we use quite regularly, and one of them is fairly new and one of them is very old. I'm going to start out with the very new one, and this is our powder that we have. Actually, I don't know what it's officially called, but it is a container with some powder stuff in it that is photo safe, and you just tap this on the back of stickers, and then you can pop them up with foam squares or whatever, and they don't stick anymore. So there's powder in the bottom here. The first time you get it, you will unscrew this, and there's a little cap in the top of it that holds the powder so it doesn't, if the lid would accidentally fall off or something, it doesn't spill all over. Once you get that open and take that cap out, then you always want to just pull. You don't want to unscrew. And as you can see, that's why I have a piece of washi tape around where it screws on, so I don't accidentally try to unscrew it and lose all my powder all over. So just a piece of washi tape around there keeps that from happening, and then you just remember to always pull off on there. So I do have some of these on hand. You can get them on the Creative Memories website as well. So I took some old wedding stickers because I'm not going to get married again. Doubt it anyway. And I'm just going to take one of them off, and you just lay it down and you take your powder and you just tap it. And you can't see it, as you can't see that it's doing anything, but it is. It's coming out, and there's not a lot of residue left or anything. It's great. And then if you want to use this for, something besides a sticker, it lays there and it's not going to stick anymore. So then you can also take your foam squares and you can put those on top of it after you've put the powder on, or before, whichever you want. Just don't take the little pieces of paper off your foam squares until after you've put your powder on. But it just takes all of the sticky away, and you don't have to worry about it sticking to the paper. If you have it foam squared up and you missed one in the middle, it's not going to stick down there. It'll help it stay up. So a very good product and handy when you're using a lot of foam squares. Now, like I said, you can take and put the foam square on before it. I'm about out of foam squares. Look, I'm almost out. So let's just take this. Here comes the bride one. And actually, I should be using bigger foam squares than these, but okay, so I can put it on here before I do it, and just leave the little paper on it. Just get it all over it, or where I hold it, it sticks. Or you can take it after you've put that on and then put it on, and it still sticks, okay? And then you can just take your little tabs off and flip it around. And there you go. And that bottom, see, doesn't stick when I push it down because I've put the powder on. So, great product. Helps out a lot, especially when you're using foam squares. And then the other product I wanted to show you is a really old product. We've had it for a long time, and that is our multi-purpose tool. And this tool you can use for everything, but it is great for getting up under foam squares or under sticky things and getting them up with this end. This end too is for if you put a little glue on the end, you can pick things up with. We also have a pickup stick that does that now, which is really good. A couple little pieces of something on my table. Has a rubberized end, and this is for if you have little tiny pieces or little letters or something that you want to pick up and move around. This is great for that as well. So that's actually 3 tools I'm showing you today. But long time product that is excellent for getting things up off the page. If you put a picture down, you can get underneath that picture. Just a real good product, general use product here. So 3 tools that I use all the time. This one is a special one that I got in a secret box, I think. I think that's the regular one, and I'm not so sure it's not even white now. This is an old one. Lasts a long time. You just have to be careful you don't put too much pressure on that end. I have seen a couple of them after a long time when they put a lot of pressure on that end, the end very tab. It's kind of, you know, flexible, so it has broke off, but it's been used a long time before that. So anyway, these are 3 tools that are great tools that Creative Memories have. They're all fairly inexpensive. I mean, they're all, I think, under $10. I think they're all under $10 now. With the price increases and the tariffs, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with pricing, but they are great tools, very helpful in making your pages, and having them quick and handy there close to you is great. So if you have any questions on these or you're interested in these, please let me know, or go to my website, www.creativememories.com/user/Steph Thompson, and you will find them. Hope you have a super sassy day and a great weekend, and stay sassy. Bye-bye.